All right, so I will start. Maybe people will join in or not, I don't know. That's fine. So we have done with the basics of operations that we can do in NumPy. There are other operations also that are there. It's not possible to cover all types of operation. Okay, some of them I will again show. So one of them is exponential. So let's say you want to find out the exponential of a number. So that you can find out by np dot, excuse me, np.exp, and then you just give something, let's say a, and then you run it. So you'll get the exponential of the particular number. So that's it. So these things you can do in NumPy. You don't need to worry. Even if it's a single number also, you don't need an array. If let's say you want to find out the exponential of something, 6 e to the power 6, you will get it. So that's how these functions usually work. Just there are n number of functions. Log is there, or many functions are there. Just um, keep practicing these things. So again, in a particular array, if you want to find out some of the functions, so let's show you some of them. So you can find out the sum of a given array. So a dot sum, if you do it and then find it out, you will get 17. So let's check whether we are correct or not. So 5 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 5 is 17. So if you want to find out what is the sum in a given array, 1D array, then you can find out. So b dot sum will be 59. So that's good. Really? I'm not sure. What was b by the way? Yeah, correct. So now b dot sum is 59. Now let's say I want to find out the minimum or maximum. So b dot min will give you the minimum value in an array. So and maximum b dot max will give you the maximum value in an array. So these are some of the functions that you can use while coding maybe. So this comes as you keep on practicing, right? So now this, what I showed you is for like 1D array. So if you want to do the same thing for a 2D array, 3D array, how will you do it? So that's a good question. So I'll just show you. Let me take one more example and show you. So let's say I want to have a 3,4 array, right? So how do I do it? B equals to C is equals to np dot a range, and then 12, and then I want to reshape it. If you remember, I told how our reshape functions work. So 3,4. So if you do it, you will get something like that. Should get. Now I want to find out the sum, right? So I want to find out the sum of each column. Remember. So how I do it is like c dot sum. In the previous case, I just used this function and just I ran it, right? It's showing me 66. So it's showing me the sum of everything. But I don't want that. I want the sum of each column. So what does I do? I write axis is equals to 0, right? So if you do it, it will give you the sum of each column. So axis is 0. This means that 8 plus 4 is 12. Then 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 15. So you get it column wise. Now if you write axis is equals to 1, let's say, then what do you get? 6, 22, 38. So this gives you the sum row wise. Okay, so this is row wise, row wise, row wise. This is how you get it, right? So if you want a sum column wise, or if you want a sum row, I'll just not delete it. I'll just keep it. Axis is equals to 0. So this gives you sum row wise. Row wise sum it gives you, and if you want column wise sum, then it will give you column wise, right? It will give you column wise sum. This is how you get it, right? Now this is the function. This is how it works, row wise sum as well as column wise sum. Now the same thing works for minimum as well as maximum of a function. So let me show you. So let's say c dot min axis, just a second, something happened. Mm. Can you, yeah, can you see my screen, everyone? Yeah, I assume you can see my screen, but something else happened. Just a second. Good. Just a second. Give me a second, please. Mm. Should work now. Mm. Yeah, so sorry, there was some issue with that. So if you want to find out the minimum along any axis equals to 0, then it should give you a minimum in a particular axis. So you can see it's showing me the minimum in a particular column, whatever is the minimum. So now if you want to find out the minimum in a particular row, it will show you row wise. So you can see 0, 4 and 8. That's okay, that's correct. And now one more function is that if you want to find out the cumulative sum, how can you do that? P dot come, then sum, cumulative sum it will give you. And then if you want to find out axis is equals to 1. So if you do this, it will do the cumulative sum in a given row. Axis 1 is out of bound. Why is it so? Sorry, B, it will be C. So it shows me the cumulative sum of it. So I guess all of you know. Okay, just try to figure out what does cumulative sum function works and how does it work. So you can see. I think you have figured out. If you have not figured out, then can anyone answer me? What does this cumulative sum function doing? Anyone just unmute or put it in type in the chat, so so that I understand that you are understanding. At least one of you can just try. Any idea how this? What is cumulative sum? No one wants to try. That's great. Okay, so cumulative sum basically what it does is you have 0, 1, 3, 6. You can see here I have this
Is
array.
it Fibonacci series? Is it like Fibonacci series?
No, it just adds up the.
Adding the if the first number is zero, the first number is 0, and then it's add 1, and then we add 2. So it's adding each digit like a series format,
Can you
like
tell me how
local
I
format.
got just a question? Just I'm saying how I got 38. Can you just tell to the class how I got 38 in the last column? Any idea?
Every column is the sum of all its previous columns.
Yes, correct. Exactly. So you can see here, so it's not column, row. You can see here, I have this row here, 8. First number is 8, second number is 9. So 9 plus 8 is 17, right? So I got 17 here. So now you can see here the last, now here it is 17. Now it was 10 here. So 10 plus 17 is 27, right? So now 27 was here and it is 11 here. So 27 plus 11 is 38. So that's how it works. You are correct. That's how these things work. If you want to do it column wise, then you have to just put it axis equals to 0 and it will give you the same thing. So 0, 4 plus 8, 5 plus 9. So this is how it works basically. So this is what a cumulative sum function is. I guess all of you might have understood. It's just adding each digit before them, right? In case of row wise as well as column wise. So that is what I wanted to show you for today. Okay, one more function I will show, and then I'll stop today because I think you should practice on your own little bit before I go into more details. So the other function will be np dot squat. So squat is square root. So you want to find out square root of a number, it will give you. So just np.2, np.3, whatever you want, np.sqrt. Try and tell next class, by next class, try yourself what is the function for the cube root. Just try and let me know what is the function of cube root of a given number, right? So it need not be a number, it can be an entire array, you can put it, and then it will give you the square root of a number, right? So just this is how numpy is. Well, the traditional way of coding that we do or we did in the previous classes was, I don't know if it's your perspective, but that is little rigorous, and we have to write not long codes, but it was conceptually little different. So now NumPy is a complete module where you have everything and your works gets easier. You just don't need to do anything. Just take and do it. If I had to do it by traditional programming, adding or finding the minimum of a sum, I have to use the sorting algorithm to find out which is the min or which is the max, right? But in this case, I can just simply take anything and I can do it. Even sorting is very easier. You can just use it np.sort and then just pass it anything, so it will just sort your array. So it doesn't matter, it's very simple, and it's like there are a lot of functions, lot of things that you can do, which was not possible in the previous programming languages, where you have to write a code on your own and then you have to do it. So remember, Python is a easy language, and to make it more easier, we have this NumPy library we have. So I recommend all of you to, I'll try to upload this class by tomorrow. I know I promise every time, but it gets delayed, but I guess I should be able to upload it by today night or tomorrow, because I'm still free these days. So just go through the video once more, and I'll send you a study material if possible, or this file itself in WhatsApp or Slack. Please practice it, right? If you do not practice it, you are not going to get it, I can tell you. It may seems, when I'm teaching in the class, it may seems that it's easy, you can do it, but what happens when you start real-time coding, you get stuck. So keep practicing, give at least half an hour every day for your codes or whatever it is, right? So practice makes everyone perfect, so you should also be practicing it every day. That's what I wanted to share with you. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. We still have some more time, so I just don't. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's not about today's class. It's something elementary.
Okay.
When I am typing np dot,
Uh,
say np dot expa or np dot sqrt2,
hmm.
it's showing a name error. Name underquote np is not defined. What should I do?
No, I think you did not define this import numpy as np at the first line, if I am not sure. Did you do this?
Info numpy as np.
Yes.
Oh no, I think.
Yeah, you have to do this because your
Okay.
system does not know what is np,
Okay.
right? Whatever function you import, even if you remember in the last class we did import matplotlib dot, not last class, in today's class also we did, right? So every time you are calling, these are special functions, these are not in the default Python library, so you have to import it from outside. So now if I want to plot something, I have to import matplotlib.pyplot.splt. So remember, these functions are not inbuilt functions of Python, you have to import it. That's why it was showing an error. Is it showing an error now? Hello? Okay, maybe we lost her.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello. No, no.
it's not showing.
Can you please show me one more time that input line, in, input numpy as
Import,
np?
not import. Import numpy as.
Okay, okay, okay. Now it's fine.
Yeah, so you have to define it every time whenever you are using, right? So yeah.
Okay.
Any more questions, anyone? So if there are no more questions, we will stop our session today. I thank you all for joining. So next session, I'll let you know in email or WhatsApp or whatever Slack. I'll let you know. Maybe we'll have it on Thursday itself. So by the meantime, keep practicing this. And if you face any difficulty, you let me know. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care, all of you. Good night. Uh, Bye.